area of effect. Now, Haley has her mask on, I take it.
Yep.
Okay, so she shouldn't have too much trouble. But now for the poor, unfortunate souls. So I'm just going to put the DCs right out there so you guys can see just how awful Haley really is.
Is it?
22.
No.
DC 16.
Haley clearly does not like nobles.
DC.
What gave you the idea?
The green circle that I can only see about half of.
Do
I zoomed in really far. I can see the whole thing's there. I just can't see it all on one screen.
Okay. You can zoom in and zoom out.
It's not that evil.
But you can't see very much detail if you zoom too far out.
All right. So, failure.
One of them
Success. Failure. Failure, failure. Okay, so only the second one succeeds. Okay, and the effects I'd actually pre-rolled at work just to save a little bit of time. So the first one suffers fear rating of 3 against all other living creatures.
Oh, hallucination grenade.
Yes. So his DC here is 4. He got 7 degrees of failure plus 31. So that'll be 101 will be his psychotic break, which means he faints.
That's one way to get rid of someone in your way.
Yeah, see, is that really evil?
For him, actually.
Is that really evil?
Yes.
He's very lucky here that he just faints. Like, considering what some of these other roles are going to do, we've already determined the second one's going to be okay. The third one starts freaking out about his hands. He's staring at them and shaking and trying to wave them around. I'm going to wait on the fourth one. The fifth one, similarly, is freaking out about his hands, saying that they're trying to kill him as he's like trying to fight his own hands with his hands. And the fourth noble, the big guy, he just sort of stands there a moment, giving a kind of odd twitch in his facial expression at the moment. So that'll be the grenade launch turn, which would mean, let's say we're up to Shelby again.
And just before my turn ends, quick draw my Garnet on again.
You son of a bitch.
What is happening?
I was just scrolling through the initiative a couple of times to get it a little more. But yeah, so as far as you can go, do you want to try sprinting and risking fatigue or just full move action? Sorry, a run action, which would be 24. Catches up to Vern again.
Hi, buddy.
The servants from before, and actually I guess I'll allow the nobles to run on this turn too. That one noble who was kind of twitching a bit notices that the noble to his right-hand side dropped a little scepter, basically. He looks down at it and is just sort of staring intently at it, while the one who wasn't affected by the gas kind of waves it with his hand and starts to try and back out of the wave of gas, while the other two are still freaking out about their hands. Although it's clear now that one of them thinks his hands are on fire and he's trying to put them out. while the other one still seems to be claiming his hands are trying to kill him. Vern?
I'm
Mhm.
gonna scene from the Evil Dead where he chops it off with a chainsaw.
Well, I do remember that a run was my last action, and you can't do it twice in a row, so
You
I'm
can't
just going.
sprint twice in a row. Sprinting is the bigger one.
Okay. Then I'm going to run.
Okay, that's 24 move. Sergeant's dead. Krios and his buddies. Don't worry, Fungi. We'll have some horrible things happening to Krios in no time.
Yay.
Torquus. Torquus isn't really going to bother with the Lord Pith's broken weapon, and he's going to start on his running. Let me just see Torquus's speed. Yeah, he can move 24, and actually he'll sprint as well, so 48.
Check for his sprint.
Sorry, what was that?
Does he have the sprint ability, or do you need to make a
Yes.
check?
Yes, he has a sprint ability.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
Well, you don't get to know all the time, so.
Fair enough.
And those two will move. So we're back at Kiri.
I'm not gonna run. Or I'm going to run. I'm not gonna sprint because it's too dangerous for her.
Okie doke. Gallius, where's his token? There it is. And what is Gallius's agility score? Yeah, geez, everybody's got freaking running up the wazoo. The captain.
Pretty sure I don't.
Yeah, I think you're the only one who doesn't. And the captain has got like the highest speed of all of you because he's just sick like that in the head.
But I don't think he has the stamina.
So Haley, during your turn, the cloud of the hallucinogenic gas will expand slightly further, and so that'll put you in it. However, it has dissipated, and you have your rebreather, so you have a plus 40 total to your toughness roll.
Don't fuck up.
Very nice. You can move through the gas cloud without feeling any ill effects.
I can get there. Because holy crap, it's range.
Okay, so basically I'd imagine you're jumping over the one who fainted.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just
Well, more so just like hugging the wall and just going past them.
Okay. Shelby's turn again. To sprint or not to sprint? Not to sprint. Okay. So that one guy who was eyeing the scepter snaps it up and lets out a battle cry of sorts and takes a swing at one of the nobles who's freaking out about his hands. Oh, and that will be very likely to be a success because this guy's dodge is going to be very, very low. Well, that can't be.
Out of interest, if you roll an 8, shouldn't you roll a D100 to see if you can get an 88 to confirm for chaos?
Not usually, Fungi, but for you, what the hell? Why not? That's not a common. But surprisingly, that is a successful dodge with that 13 there. So, yeah, big burly nobleman is now trying to beat freaky outy nobleman with his royal scepter. And we're back to Vern.
Okay, well, time to sprint. Okay.
I think you have a negative 10 because you suffered a bit of fatigue last time, didn't you?
Nope. I
No?
used my last fate point
Okay.
to not. Why do I roll like ass?
So I take it you'll want to fate that.
Yes. Okay, good.
Yeah, that'll be a success. And let me just subtract one of your fate points.
So 48.
Yep.
45 and 3. 48.
Okay. Technically, this also puts you into the range of the hallucinogenic gas cloud as it's dissipating. So your DC is toughness plus 20.
And let's see Vern go nuts.
Don't mind if you do. But no, he's fine. In fact, he breathes it in deep and it's just like fresh air to him. Welcome back, Brooke. I almost called you Kiri. And so, Fungi, why don't you roll me a toughness test?
Is that a D10 or a D100?
D100.
Ouch.
Did you
Still
want
out
to fate
as
or not
outright.
fate?
I'll withhold my fate for
Fate
now.
for now. Okie doke. Torcus makes sprinty pants. Ooh, does Torcus? Yes, he does. Okay, Torcus is going to do this. Haha, much better. That's the Torcus we know and love. Jess, do we actually love Torcus?
I was just about to ask that.
I thought he was wasn't the nice one.
He isn't the nice one. That's why I'm saying we all love Torcus. And is he serious? Oh, that Black Friday gets kind of nuts in the U.S., but killing people, really?
Yeah.
If you look at the website that someone linked, it's not just U.S. deaths on this day. But yes, it's kind of a hardcore holiday, if you can call it that.
Ah, jeez. Well, why aren't these... There we go. God damn it, what is wrong with my mouse? Ah,
I don't know.
Oh.
Don't suffocate there. I said, don't suffocate.
My dad makes his own jerky, and this one's a little spicy. I got the spicy kick, especially on the last bite I just ate.
Give it to me.
all right. And I think, yeah, we're back at Kiri.
So remind me what do I have to do to sprint?
Toughness test.
You know what? I'm gonna try it once.
Okay. Just so you know, a base failure, you do still move the full double run speed, but you take a point of fatigue. For a failure, you do not move that full speed. You just move a regular